my favorite movie all the time.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
No doubt. So you're gonna keep us abreast of what's happening along the way.
Oh, most definitely. We're going to continue this going on because it's a bigger message here than just my children. It could have been anybody's children,
Yeah.
and we must continue to not be intimidated anywhere in America. We have already paid with the blood of our ancestors to be able to stand up and speak free and live free in this country.
Yeah.
And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And we cannot allow anyone, because of whatever political or financial backing they have, to intimidate us, to allow our rights to be trampled on. And that's just something that's unacceptable on any level for any American to allow that to occur in their lives. And so we're going to continue to push forward with that.
You know what's interesting? It just kind of this entire week was based off, we had several incidents of discrimination that took place.
Yes.
And so continuing with that whole thought of being once again in the Deep South and dealing with discrimination, there was a story about a couple that wanted to get married. And they were unable to get married in this particular church because the people of the church said that they didn't want this African-American couple to get married inside of their church.
Yeah.
And so that became a very big deal because they had been attending that church for a while. So it was like, you know,
In fact, they have a relative that works there
Right.
at the church. So it was crazy. The First Baptist Church in Crystal Springs, Mississippi. There was a black couple. They attend services there on a regular basis. They paid the deposit, check cleared, thinking we all good. Because I noticed what you're asking.
Right,
what happened now.
right.
That was all good. Rev calls him up the day before the wedding.
2 days before.
Listen, we got a problem here. Well, what's the problem, Rev? Yeah, we not. Some of the members are not cool.
Y'all getting married
with you all as a black couple,
Right.
Getting married here in the church. So what we gonna have to do? What we have to do, Rev? We're gonna have to move to a different venue. So listen, invitations mailed out, everything paid for. They got to move the wedding and get married at a different location.
Here's the thing, man. I think a lot of city folk have been spoiled because outside of that city is that real land. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
That, like outside of Atlanta, Georgia,
Yeah,
it's some real deal racism going on, man.
indeed it is. Indeed it is.
If you think I'm lying,
I
just
understand.
okay.
Yeah, I don't go to certain areas.
So don't let TV fool you, man. Like you said, man, that racism is
Yeah,
thick.
I do Camp Creek downtown, because they don't get all the way out with it.
No, I'm talking about outside the metro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I don't go out there.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
See, the one thing that
Not healthy.
people get caught up in thinking that Atlanta is representative of Georgia.
No, sir.
Once you get outside of Atlanta, baby, it's a whole
world.
different ball game.
It's a different
Yeah, you
world.
may not want to get caught on them highways late at night.
No.
The Confederate flags and all that type of stuff, you really don't want to see those in a different type of environment.
You get caught on the other side of Six Flags. Anything on the other side of Six Flags, you're in trouble. And in South Georgia and South Alabama and other places, there are black people who are still living under the same conditions that was going on in the 30s and the 40s. They are being intimidated and subjugated to all types of mistreatment under racial injustice, and we have to continue to speak out against those things. And so I think it's just an opportunity. This was kind of an opportunity to bring the light of what has already been known in some circles about what occurred at Auburn. Auburn has a history from their fraternities wearing black faces to their fraternities wearing Klans uniforms, of having a history of racial intolerance, and that's the environment they want to keep.
Fraternities wearing the Klan, that's the KKK, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's not a cool fraternity. I'm not cool with them.
They
at
deep
all.
though.
No, I'm sure.
A lot of them not wearing their sheets.
I'm sure.
There's Klansmen with no outfits
Yeah,
on, right?
You punching their clock.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Uh-oh. Well, we stirring it up today.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
It's all good. Here's what I want to do.